The news broke early in the morning, and it spread across the Japanese baseball world like wildfire. The Yokohama DeNA Bay Stars, one of Japan's most passionate baseball franchises, had made a major leadership change. Ryūji Aikawa, the team's respected coach and former national team catcher, was set to take over as the new manager. This wasn't just a quiet internal promotion, it was a powerful signal that the organization was entering a new era built on discipline, communication, and trust. For years, DeNA fans had become accustomed to the steady presence of Daisuke Miura, affectionately known as Bancho. Miura's leadership style was calm, thoughtful, and rooted in his deep connection to the Bay Stars organization. He was a symbol of loyalty, having spent his entire playing career with Yokohama. But in professional baseball, change is inevitable. Despite Miura's efforts, the team's results had plateaued. The front office began to feel that a new voice was needed, someone who could re-energize the players, especially the younger generation. Enter Ryūji Aikawa. As soon as his name started circulating among insiders, fans on social media reacted with a mix of surprise and excitement. Aikawa wasn't an outsider, he knew the system, the players, and the challenges of managing a club that has often struggled to find consistency. Having served as a bench coach and a key strategist under Miura, Aikawa had been quietly shaping the team's on-field identity. What makes Aikawa's appointment particularly interesting is his history as a player. During his active years, Aikawa was one of Japan's most respected catchers. He represented the national team multiple times, earning a reputation for his intelligence behind the plate and his ability to guide pitchers under pressure. He wasn't the flashiest player, but he was dependable, the kind of professional every team needs. Those who played with him often said he could read the flow of a game better than anyone else. That ability to feel the moment is now what DeNA's management hopes will translate into success as a manager. Aikawa understands the psychology of both pitchers and batters. He knows when to push a player and when to protect him. This intuitive balance, honed over years of playing and coaching, could be the key to unlocking DeNA's full potential. Behind the scenes, it's said that Miura personally recommended Aikawa as his successor. Their relationship was built on mutual respect, and Miura reportedly felt that Aikawa had both the tactical mind and the emotional intelligence to take the reins. This kind of seamless internal transition is rare in Japanese professional baseball, where many teams prefer to bring in outside leadership to spark change. In Aikawa's case, however, the Bay Stars have chosen evolution over revolution. Rather than tearing down the system, he plans to refine it, adjusting small details in communication, training methods, and player roles. This approach aligns perfectly with modern trends in NPB, where data analysis and personal relationships coexist to shape a winning culture. Fans still remember Aikawa's composure during crucial moments in international tournaments. Whether it was the World Baseball Classic or the Asian Games, he had a knack for staying calm while others panicked. That poise could now become the defining characteristic of the new DeNA era. During his introductory meetings with the front office, Aikawa reportedly spoke about reconnecting the dugout and the stands. He emphasized the importance of energy, not just from players, but from fans who fill Yokohama Stadium night after night. It's an idea that echoes what made the Bay Stars so popular in their championship days, a sense of shared purpose between the team and its supporters. The transition, of course, won't be without challenges. Every new manager must earn the trust of his players. While Aikawa already has established relationships with the coaching staff and veterans, he'll need to assert himself as the ultimate decision maker. Balancing friendship and authority can be one of the hardest adjustments for a coach turned manager. One of Aikawa's first tasks will be to reassess the pitching rotation. DeNA has a talented core of pitchers, but injuries and inconsistency have plagued them in recent seasons. As a former catcher, Aikawa is expected to bring a new perspective to handling pitchers, possibly adjusting pitch selection strategies and focusing more on stamina management throughout the long NPB season. On the offensive side, Aikawa's philosophy leans toward smart aggression. He's not the type to rely solely on home runs, instead, he values situational hitting, base running awareness, and manufacturing runs. This could be a welcome change for a team that has often struggled with leaving runners stranded in scoring positions. Inside the locker room, players describe Aikawa as approachable but demanding. He believes in discipline, but he also believes in dialogue. Younger players feel comfortable asking him questions, while veterans appreciate his understanding of their physical and mental fatigue. That mix of empathy and expectation could help foster a more united team culture. The media coverage surrounding his appointment has been largely positive. Analysts point out that Aikawa represents the next generation of Japanese managers, those who bridge the traditional baseball mindset with modern analytics and mental coaching. He's part of a growing wave of leaders who understand that success in today's NPB requires more than just skill, it requires strategy, psychology, and connection. In his first public statement after the news broke, Aikawa thanked Miura and the organization for their trust. He spoke humbly, emphasizing teamwork and long-term vision over immediate results. "We want to build something that lasts," he said, a sentiment that resonated deeply with fans who have been craving stability and identity for years. Sports talk shows and online commentators quickly began debating what Aikawa's tenure might look like. Some believe his inside knowledge of the team's strengths and weaknesses gives him a major advantage. Others caution that internal promotions can sometimes limit innovation. But almost everyone agrees on one thing: Aikawa's baseball mind is sharp, and his commitment to the game is unquestionable. Even rival managers have shown respect for the move. One Central League skipper reportedly told a reporter, "Aikawa was always a catcher who understood not just his team, but the opponent's heartbeat. If anyone can lift DeNA, it's him." As the offseason training begins, all eyes will be on how Aikawa shapes the roster. Will he favor younger players and speed, or will he rely on veteran stability? The Bay Stars have a promising group of prospects waiting for their chance, and Aikawa's history of nurturing talent suggests he won't hesitate to give them opportunities. Beyond tactics and rosters, though, what truly defines a manager is how he handles adversity. DeNA's 2025 campaign will test Aikawa's patience, creativity, and resilience. Early losses can quickly turn public opinion, especially in a baseball-loving city like Yokohama. But Aikawa's calm demeanor may help the team weather those inevitable storms. Fans are already imagining the first game under his leadership. The sun setting behind Yokohama Stadium, the crowd chanting, the players taking the field with fresh determination, it's the kind of symbolic new beginning that sports fans live for. There's also a nostalgic element to this story. Aikawa's career has come full circle. From a young catcher learning the game's nuances, to a seasoned professional representing Japan, to a respected coach, and now a manager leading one of the league's most watched teams, it's a narrative that resonates with the spirit of perseverance. His connection to the Japan national team also brings a layer of prestige to DeNA. Players will now be led by someone who has stood shoulder to shoulder with some of the country's greatest talents. That experience could help raise the team's standards and inspire individuals to aim higher. DeNA's ownership group has reportedly assured Aikawa that he'll have the time and resources to build his vision. This kind of trust is rare in professional sports, where short-term results often dominate. It suggests that the organization sees Aikawa not as a stopgap solution, but as the cornerstone of a multi-year project. Fans, meanwhile, are hopeful but cautious. Social media is full of comments like, "Finally, someone who understands our team from the inside." And, "This is the start of something special." Others are taking a wait-and-see approach, remembering that enthusiasm can fade quickly if wins don't follow. Still, optimism is in the air. Aikawa's appointment feels right, not forced, not experimental, but natural. It reflects a team ready to evolve from within rather than rebuild from scratch. In the coming months, Aikawa's leadership style will become more visible. Reporters will analyze his lineup decisions, his bullpen choices, and even his interactions during press conferences. Every gesture will be dissected, as it always is when a new manager takes charge. But Aikawa doesn't seem like someone easily shaken by external noise. Those who know him describe him as steady, analytical, and focused on process over panic. His mantra, often heard around the clubhouse, is simple: control what you can control. For a franchise that has long battled inconsistency, that kind of mindset might be exactly what's needed. So as a new season approaches, one thing is clear: the DeNA Bay Stars are turning a new page. Under Ryūji Aikawa, the team hopes to rediscover not just winning baseball, but the joy and unity that define the sport at its best. The future of Yokohama baseball now rests in the hands of a man who has lived every side of the game, from behind the mask to behind the bench. And if history is any indication, Aikawa Ryūji is ready for this moment.